Starting something new as an adult, anything new is just very vulnerable. You just put yourself out there without the cushion of already being good at it. And if you're surrounded by people who don't get that, people who laugh when you mess up, people who roll their eyes when you share an idea, or even people who don't say anything when you get excited, usually your motivation doesn't just dip, it dies. Confidence is very social. I know a lot of people out there say that you have to get confidence from within, but usually the actual truth is that we borrow it from those around us until we can build it for ourselves. And so today I want to talk about the 3 types of people that you absolutely need around you when you're a beginner, and give a big shout out to them. So here's who to look for. The first profile is the cheerleader. And to me, cheerleaders are the most crucial, the most important of them all, because they believe in you before the results show. And I'm not talking about fake support. I'm talking about that one friend that goes, "Oh my God, you're going to learn pottery. That's so exciting. You're going to be amazing at it." Even when you still suck, and even when you still overthink every step of the way. Because cheerleaders, they believe in your becoming rather than your current level. And so if you don't have one around you, you're most likely gonna doubt every step of the way. And it may sound silly or a bit too much, but it's not. There's been psychology studies that actually show that when we feel supported, emotionally supported, we're more likely to persist through challenging tasks, we're more motivated, and also we bounce faster from failure. So it doesn't just feel good, it changes what we believe we can do. The second profile is the mirror. That's the honest one. The friend that gives you kind but honest feedback without crushing your spirit. Basically, they won't let you walk in a pitch with spinach in your teeth, or when you have that one friend, for instance, if I make a YouTube video and they're going to tell me, "I really liked your video, but the mic felt a bit off, like you should definitely fix that." It's basically the person that gives you feedback from a place of support rather than superiority. And the third and last profile is the expounder. And the expounder is a person who's just doing the thing, a person who normalizes doing it, who normalizes trying, failing, trying again, rising from failure, these sort of things. They're not always like close friends. They may just be someone that you're following online or a group that you joined, but being around them feels good, because it makes you feel like your goals are actually possible, achievable, not like it's weird or too late. Because when you're around some people that are okay with failing, messing up, who are laughing about it, who enjoy learning, improving, it just makes you feel like, oh, okay, I'm not so bad at it actually, I'm just new. It's okay, it's normal. Now, you may be watching this and just thinking, well, I don't think I have any of these people right now. But then we need to talk about it, because that's definitely for sure impacting you and your progress. Because if you're in an environment where people only celebrate expertise, well, of course you're going to be scared to be a beginner. You may think that it's because you lack motivation, but it may very well be just because you're in an environment where people only value expertise and mocks beginners. And usually there are a few signs, like red flags, that give away this type of people if they have those types of behaviors, and it can be subtle, so pay attention, but just trust yourself. If you detect these types of behaviors, you're not crazy. You might need to maybe not change fully, but at least improve and expand your circle. So some of these signs include people who celebrate you only once you're successful, people who don't recognize the effort that it takes to start something new, or some people who tend to shrink around growth because it reminds them of how they themselves are stuck. So remember this, you are allowed to curate your circle. As a matter of fact, you should curate your circle. It's super important that you protect your passion by being intentional in who you surround yourself with, because support can literally make the difference between giving up and keeping going. 100%. So you can start by asking yourself those very simple questions. Who am I missing the most among those 3 profiles, and who do I need less of? And it's super important for it to be effective that you're 100%, 300% honest with yourself. And also share in the comments which of those 3 profiles you miss the most right now, and also which of those profiles you yourself are being to someone else, because it's just as important. And always remember that you are allowed to choose your people.